Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So now let us go ahead with bi-weekly second question. Construct the longest new string. So first let us read this question and then about the constraint. So you are given three integers x, y and z. You have x strings equal to AA, y strings equal to BB, z string equal to AB. You want to choose some, possibly all or none of these strings and concatenate them in some order to form a new string. This new string, here the word is not. New string should not contain triple A or triple B as a substring. So that is the thing here. And we are required to return the maximum possible length of the new string. And just definition, the what is a substring? Basically, it is a consecutive, contiguous or consecutive non-empty sequence of characters within a string. Okay. Now, so basically, if we observe these examples, right, then we'll get to know that how we are required to basically solve this question. This is pretty much easy in that sense that it is a mathematical based question. See, here what we are required to do is we just need to either from new examples or from these examples also we are required to just derive a pattern, and according to that only we'll code, and that is what it is being done here. See here, X is basically for AA, right? And Z is basically for AB. And this one is basically for BB, right? Now they have told that it should not contain this AA and BB, means basically triple A or triple B shouldn't be there, right? So X is 2 and Y is 5, right? For Z, the thing is that if we concatenate Z any number of time, right, it will never result in this triple A or triple B. So let us discard the Z for some time. Now next thing. About this X and Y. Now X would be resulting for this and then Y would be resulting for this. Basically 5 times, right? 4 and this 5 times. So the thing would be that we are required to form this string in such a manner. See, if we form this like this, right? If this is the scenario, then in that case, we won't be having any triple A or triple B. But if we form the string like this, means double A, then here double B, right? Then our string would be smaller in size because we would be required, means here we are not forming, right? In that context, in the second scenario, I'm saying the previous one was this one. If we put it here and if we put it here, then it would be something like this. Yeah. So now what I'm uh, hmm, what I'm saying is that in this blue it is having more length and in this red it is having lesser length, right? So we are required to just check. Yes, this is one case I'm telling, and in second example it would be more clear. So now we are required to form the string in such a manner that it is of maximum possible length, right? So whatever string we will be forming like this, then whatever z is there, right? So see, even in this blue scenario, we can directly put AB, that is Z. And even in this scenario, means in this red scenario which is there, right? Here also we can, mm, but if we try to put that also, 1 minute, here it is going here, and yeah, in this scenario also we can directly append that AB, right? So that is it. So only thing is for this X and Y. So now comes the part. See how we can maximize and how we can put these. So putting these is simple. That first we need to put AA, then BB, or BB or BB would be first and then AA would be first. Now that need to be decided how we need to put it, right? So see, when X is basically less than Y, right? So in that scenario, what we can do is when here X was less than Y, so X need to be put between Y so that Y, X, Y, X, Y. This sort of scenario could be found. And how many Ys we can take? That is just one. Means whatever count X is 2, so Y could be only taken as 3, not the 5. Means y could be only taken as y equals to x plus 1. So that is a scenario which we can take. So this is how we just need to check about x and y, and accordingly our answer would be there, because z would be at the end just appended and it won't be resulting in any triple A or triple B, right? So that would be the thing. This was explanation for first example. Now comes the part for the second example. The second is x and then y, right? So here x is greater than y, right? So how we can put this? Let me change the color. Yeah. So the x and y which are there, right? So x, then y, then x, right? This we can easily put, and then z could be easily put like this, right? So this whole would be forming a string. And now what would be the final answer? That is 3 plus 2 plus 2, right? This would be the count and multiply by 2, because each means x equals to 1 gives us double A. That is 1 need to be multiplied by 2 so that we can figure out that this is the size of the string. So this is the whole scenario here. Now, as we won't be required to traverse any string or something like that, it is a straightforward mathematical question that we are just comparing x and y, right? And then just simply adding them up and multiplying by 2. So because of that, it would be simply a solution of time complexity order of 1. And the space complexity is also order of 1 because we are not using any extra space. So let us go ahead for coding of this particular question. So as I had told, see, we just need to check if x is greater than 5, right? So how many instances of x we can take is x equals to y plus 1. Then another scenario is if our y is basically greater than x. So in this scenario, we can only take x plus 1 instances, right? So at the end, what we are required to return is multiplying with 2 and then adding up all the x, y plus z. So this would be our ultimate answer. So let us check. So that gives 12, and the other one, it should give us 3, 2, 2. So it should give 14. Yeah, so it is giving, let us submit. That should get accepted. Yeah, now it got accepted. So this was all for this particular question. If you have any doubt, you could comment that down. And yeah, this was all. Thank you.